Hey, welcome to the Data Analysis and Policy Show. In this show, I will show you what you need to do to become financially independent. And in this show, in this episode, I will talk to you about one thing. When your government is taking measures, for instance, 10% of the GDP of the gross domestic product of your whole economy, what do you need? Do you think will happen? And I will be showing you the case of Curacao. So this is Runy Calmera, and today I have a brief episode of 10 minutes because I'm preparing for my workshop. I'm preparing for my master class that I will give in about 2 hours. You know, always there is the last thing that you need to change. So if you are not yet in that master class, make sure that you sign below, that you type below masterclass or workshop, and then you can get in that workshop, in that masterclass. I will be talking today about 10% of gross domestic product. The situation of Curacao is like this. We have some measures, we have some policy measures. We have received a mandate from the Dutch government that that we need to take some measures. And today I'm going to show you in the paid masterclass, I'm going to show you about what the effects are of those measures. But in this free episode number 8, I'm going to show you just the figures. Just by analyzing the document and analyzing the measures, I'm going to show you what break down the measures for you, and then show you how big they are, because they are 10% of the economy. I mean, that's huge. So if you are living in Curacao, this is especially for you. But if you are living in Eastern Caribbean, one of the 8 Eastern Caribbean islands, and if you are living in St. Martin, this episode is definitely for you, because St. Martin and Curacao are in the same monetary union. And if you imagine you are living in one of the 8 islands of the Eastern Caribbean, yeah, you are living there, and then the government is taking measures in one of the islands. Then, and imagine that those measures are 10% of the total economy of that island. What do you think? Show me below, what do you think will happen? Is that good or is that bad for the economy? As a business owner, as a business owner or an investor, what do you think will happen? Just show me below. Type in the comments, do you think it's positive or not? And then I will show you my screen, because I just don't want to talk on camera too much. I will show you what I've been doing. So this is my screen demo. And as you know, to get to work, keep working, don't stop, and you will reach the success. That's what I want to inspire you today also. So let's move to the figures. So what do you see here? You see here the total measures. So what happened is, basically, I'm going to show you my sheet, and this sheet is about the growth agreement, and the growth agreement is from 2000. Let me put it here, 2019 till 2019 till 2021. So those are the measures of the growth agreement, and those are all kinds of measures. And to make it more easier for you, I have created, this is the document of the growth agreement, and those are the figures. So 2019 to 2021, it's a 3-year package. It's not an IMF package, but it is a package designed by the Curacao government and the Dutch government. So those are all measures, but the most interesting part is this. Look at this. This is the revenue increasing part. So we are going to to do a lot of revenues increasing and decreasing. And here you have some compliance measures. So this is increasing of the revenues, and these are decreasing of the expenditures. Okay, so all those things are decreasing of the expenditures. Maybe the salaries of the public servants, and expenditure reduction. And then you see here the revenues increasing, so a lot of revenues increasing. And as a business owner and an investor, you know that these are tax increases, and that will influence your return. Now, if we total this, it looks like this is the total package. The total package, let me put it here, total package at your service. Total package is 104 million, 171 million, and 272 million in 2021. So if you take the total of this is sums to 548 million. So 548 million, that's 10%. How do I come with 10%? That's 10% of our national income. So this is 548 million guilders. If you want that in dollars, just divide that by 1.78. I can do it for you at your service. I wanna do that for you. Look at this. I'm going to sum this for my Eastern Caribbean friends. Sum this divided by 1.78. Live, you see it. Live, it's going to show you that this is 308, because when you sum everything and you divide it by 178, it's $308 million. Let's put it there, $1 million. So that's the total package that we are going to get for the 3 years, next years. But the total package doesn't say anything. So now I divided that, I analyzed that, because this show is about data, but data doesn't say anything, and now we're going to analyze that data. So analyzing that data, you see that there is this amount on the total revenues and this amount on the total expenditures. And when you take that, you see that the expenditures will decrease by 135 million, and see that one, and then the revenues will increase by 400, so it's 548. That's the total package. That's the total package. And what does that mean? How much is that from the economy? Now I go here and I can show you that the total economy formula, the total economy is total economy of Curacao. And we have these kind of models also for the 8 Eastern Caribbean islands. So the total economy is 5.4 billion. You see that one? 5.4 billion. I took that one and 5.4 billion, and I just divided it by I divided the 548 million in packages. I divided that by the total income. So that's 10% in 3 years. So that's a huge, that's 10%, that's a huge package. But when you look at the package and you look at the composition of the package, that's the last thing I want to give you. You want to ask, the 548 million, does it come from the expenditure side or does it come from the revenue side. That's another analytical thing that you want to know, because if the 548 million in 3 years is coming primarily by cutting the expenditures, then maybe you as a business owner or investment will not be hit. But if it is 50-50, then it is at some point half of it is for the cutting of the expenditures and half of it is for the increasing of the revenues. But look at this, the 413 million of revenues, it is 75% of the package. Hey, what does this tell you? It tells you that the total package is biased towards the revenue side. And what do you see in the expenditure side? So the government is only cutting 135 million, which is 25% at the expenditure side. So just type below and let me know if you are investing in a company and they have a huge deficit and they have to cut 548 million and they cut only on the expenditures. Do you think that's good? If you are investing in a country now and they're only cutting, they have a huge deficit and they're only cutting the expenditures 25% and they're increasing the revenues, which are taxes, with 75%. Type below what do you think what your returns will happen. Now, hopefully, of course, these measures will help, because it will help create more competitiveness. Maybe they will create more competitiveness, but because in this package, this is only the first part. In this package, there is a lot of expenditure costing later on. Let me see where we see that. At the expenditure side, we see that the expenditure side is the expenditure side here, you see it's increasing. So this is a good package, and I don't have 2022, but this side is good because they are decreasing the expenditures more in the 2021, and this has to do with the cutting of expenditures at which are costs for the businesses. Okay. And the revenues are also going up. Okay, so this is what I wanted you to show you in this episode. I'm going to my final comments. If you have any comments below, just let me know, and I'm going to my final comments because I really need to go. So here you see the workshop today, which is a masterclass. 49 guilders, which is $27.53. And in that workshop, in that masterclass, I will go and calculate all the details of what these measures will mean for the Curacao economy. If you are still there and you want to have some information, maybe you cannot make it today, but you want to have information how to get this workshop later, the masterclass later, and it's a masterclass of 2 hours, then maybe you want to invest in the Curacao economy, you want to invest, you are living in the Curacao economy, in the Curacao, and you are a business owner or an employee, then you can also still pay, and then you will get that workshop, the replay. But I invite you to go join today, because today you can ask questions live. So type below workshop to receive payment instructions to get this workshop. Type below and you will be there. I will send the information to you so that you can be paying. And if you are looking at this in the future, just click hashtag replay and you will get that information with all your comments, and then type workshop, because I will be letting my chatbot and my chat sales assistant, which is the digital chatbot, I will let her send you all the details in the future to receive payment, to be able to pay for this workshop. So even if you are looking at this in the future, you can still get this workshop. Okay, so that is it. The 10% of GDP on measures. What does it impact the economy? That is what you got today. So see you next time, next week at 4 o'clock. Bye. My name is Runy Calmera, and I enjoyed working for you and showing you that data can be turned into analysis and that you have the right policies. This is the show. Share this. Help me. Inform other people about it. If you know any other businesses or investors in the Eastern Caribbean, the Dutch Caribbean, then we have 8 economic investment models for all those islands. So that's it. See you next time. Bye.